We back.
Cheers, man. What's up?
What's up, dude? How you been?
Good, man. Good.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've been on here.
Yeah.
2 months or 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Yeah.
And then 2 weeks since the Sunday live show too. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, we're kind of wrapping up the NFL season now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we won't have one tomorrow either. I got to work again.
I feel like that
that's
should
cool.
probably could be the last one, unless you want to continue it into the playoffs.
Oh, I want to continue to the
Okay,
playoffs.
nice. Yeah, I like
wanna
that.
get going.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll figure something out with that. How about Joe Flacco?
Dude, love to see it. Love to see the veteran come back out and just
It's
ball
so much
out.
fun, dude.
Yeah, especially with the state of the quarterback position in the NFL right now, all
Yeah,
the
right?
injuries, a lot of just terrible quarterback play. It's like the worst I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah, it's ugly,
To see
dude. I mean, you got Bryce
Flacco
Young
come
and-
out there 40 years old and just show everyone up is
Yeah, he played against Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed, man.
crazy.
Practiced
Yeah,
against
it's
Ed
just a
Reed.
different time, man. It's a different time. You know, the backup quarterbacks, it's just like,
They suck.
yeah.
They're awful, dude.
How do these NFL teams just not have a competent backup quarterback?
Yeah, like Nick Foles, man. Where's he at?
Yeah, where's that
I
at?
feel like he could play quarterback better than half these dudes. Why
You
does he have a
think?
job?
You would think.
Carson Wentz, I feel like, is a good backup.
Jake Browning's been playing well.
He has.
You know.
The Vikings suck.
Yeah,
No.
because everybody was big on Dobbs, and it's been
It
ugly
was like,
for
it was like
him.
one game. That was it.
Yeah.
He threw 4 picks and lost.
God, I know. And then what was it? Nick Mullins comes in, throws four turnovers. Then you go back to Hall, and then it's like
How about the Raiders beating the Chiefs?
that was wild, right? You love to see it.
Well, they beat the Vikings. It was 3-0, right? Or did they lose that game?
No, they lost that game 3-0.
And they go out there and put up 54 points or 60 points
60.
on the
No, that was 64 points on. Who was it that they played?
Chargers.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. And then,
God, they're pathetic right
Oh
now.
my God! And then they got there and beat the Chiefs.
Love to see them lose.
2
The
pick
Chiefs.
sixes. Got some money off that one. I had them in both my DFS lineups on that.
Okay, at what point is Taylor Swift becoming a distraction for that team?
I don't
Because we
care.
gave
Who
Tony
fucking
Romo
cares?
and the Jessica Simpson.
Oh yeah,
That
wow, I forgot about
we
that. Holy
we
shit.
criticized Romo, and the Cowboys fans try to kick her out of the fucking games because of the distraction
I
it
don't
was
think the Chiefs
becoming.
fans would do that. Not with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's like a national icon right now,
Definitely.
and Jessica Simpson wasn't that.
She was definitely big for her at that time, though.
Yeah, but she wasn't Taylor Swift big.
Oh,
Taylor
of
Swift's
course.
a
Nobody's
billionaire.
Taylor Swift big, though. You
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
She's like, what?
Gandhi.
Yeah.
Jesus is that
Jesus
big.
Christ. Maybe could outsell Taylor Swift.
Kanye West.
Yeah. I watched the new South Park, some of the new South
Oh,
Park
is it funny?
lately. So good, dude.
They make fun of Taylor Swift, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Travis
I've
Kelce.
seen two. I seen it was like the Panderverse from they're mocking Disney, talking
fucking
about
forgot
how
about
like
that.
make her a female and make her gay. Like the directors,
Yeah.
make her a female and make her gay. That's Cartman. He's got this Karen style
Of
haircut,
course.
and he's like
Wow.
super progressive, you know.
Oh, jeez. Make her female and make her gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And then like they'll show like the behind the scenes like at the talking
It's
heads at
so
the table, and they're
derogatory.
like
I hate 'em.
they're like I don't know why they're stop. We're doing everything we've always done. You know, we're all the shitty scripts and the pandering and the transparent, easy. They're like exactly what you're
God.
getting with Disney,
Yeah.
and it's just like for some reason they're not buying it anymore.
Yeah.
It's like about fucking time. We're tired of seeing this
Seriously,
shit.
it's the same
Man.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I checked out Disney a while back.
yeah, that's fair. I still watch like the old Disney shit.
Oh yeah, that shit's
Like,
good.
Disney Plus has got a lot of good stuff.
I mean,
on it.
and occasionally they'll come across with like some good like cartoons. Like does Disney do Despicable Me's and all those?
I don't know.
I don't know if
clue.
that's like Pixar
Warner Brothers.
or Warner Bros. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I guess there's been some good Disney stuff come out. But like as
That might
far
be
as
Pixar, let's look.
the Marvel stuff, I mean, and the Star Wars stuff just seems like, I mean, even the real fans seem to hate that shit now.
Oh yeah, that's sad.
It's just kind of like cut your brain off and let your kids watch it. Keep your
Right.
kids busy. Television, you know?
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely accurate. Yeah, it's crazy that seeing Joe Flacco go out there and ball out like that.
Dude, it is.
He's mobile too now.
Yeah, he looks good.
It's impressive.
He looks good.
Played with Joe.
2 weeks ago, he threw, had some rough turnovers, but
And he had a rough one, a pick 6 in this last game.
but what he did against the Jets was, oh
And that defense is
man,
good,
I
dude.
know.
Which that defense, I mean, the Browns even had a pick 6 too.
I'm not gonna say, I mean, the Browns. I mean, the AFC is not as stout as the NFC, so Joe Flacco could easily. I mean, outside of the Ravens, who's really going to challenge him in the AFC?
Right.
You know, the defense. I mean, they were winning games when they had literally a trash cans at quarterback. All they needed was a guy who was like pretty competent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they
that's
got it
accurate.
now.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's so funny they paid Deshaun Watson all that money.
Oh man, they're asking Russell Wilson to reconstruct his contract.
Yeah,
he
they
said
benched
no,
him.
and then he was like, you can reconstruct and play,
Or you're gonna not.
or you're going to be benched. He's like, I'll just be benched.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
don't
Fuck
blame him.
y'all.
It's not like he's been playing that bad.
Yeah, he's like 26 touchdowns, 8 picks or something.
Yeah,
It's been
solid.
a
Yeah,
pretty solid year for him.
300 yards or something.
Yeah, not bad. Not
That
bad.
was my guess.
But I think that it's something to do with just some contract
Politics,
details. Yeah, that it's getting him benched because I think that they'll just owe him an assload of money, and they're already out of the playoffs, right?
I think so. He's at 3,070. I figured he was over 3,000. That's solid.
Yeah.
That's
Not
decent.
bad. Better than he was last year.
Drew Lock. How about Drew Lock going out there and winning for the Seahawks against the Eagles?
Oh, no, that was wild, right? Last minute touchdown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was crazy, man.
fucking Drew Lock, dude. I've never believed in Drew Lock.
And the thing is, like, the Eagles could still clinch the number 1 seed. The 49ers should play the Rams at the end of the year.
Rams ain't no
they're
pushover.
not a pushover.
No,
Kyron Williams is
playing
insane,
great.
dude.
Yeah.
Kyron Williams is so good.
And that running scheme of Sean McVay's is just so good.
He's so good.
There was a stat that said that Kyron Williams has never faced an 8-man box. I'm sure that I don't know if that's changed since I've heard that stat. It's been a couple weeks.
He has to now, right?
But I mean,
But he can catch passes too.
but that's the scheme that McVay runs up. Is that it dials up? Is he's so surgical in the passing game that he can open up lanes for his rushing game. You know, that's why Todd Gurley had this. I mean, Todd Gurley was a great running back. Not taken away from him, but it was a great running back. Meets a good scheme, and that's when you had that explosion of a year. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, in fantasy this year, I remember whenever Kyron Williams got that first touchdown, I was like, oh, he could be good. But it's probably a fluke.
Same.
Didn't pick him up.
Same.
Then John Michael picks him up, and Glover.
Same. I don't want to react too fast early in the year and drop guys that
But it's the fucking Rams. We got to be faster on Sean McVay shit.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was one of those situations. I mean, when he got the second one, that's when it was too late.
Yeah.
When he got the first one, I was like, okay.
I looked. I almost picked him up. I was like, nah.
Yeah, I thought about it, too.
And then he got the second one, and everybody else picked him up on the first one.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
You ever,
Losers.
did you know about the Manti Te'o story?
Yeah, with the fake girlfriend?
Yeah, do you know, like, exactly how that went down?
No.
I didn't either. I watched a documentary on it the other day.
Yeah, I wanted to watch that.
It's fucking good.
Is it funny?
Yes. Well, it's kind of sad.
Oh, yeah.
Because
she goes to another school. You wouldn't know her.
I thought it was that. I thought it was he was making it up, but that wasn't the case.
He like really, really bad.
He got catfished.
Oh.
Yeah, he got cat. That was before. That was before catfish was a thing. That kind of helped made it a
catfish
thing.
is just something you go catch.
Yeah.
Fry. Man, that'd be good as fuck right now. So I could go for some soul food right now.
Yeah, right.
We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah. So like, he's talking to this girl and like they're going in deep, you know, and this was like I said, but was before. This is like 2011, but before catfishing was a thing, you know, and you know he had his grandma pass away, and then like the person who catfished him is on the documentary too, talking about it, and it goes deep and just kind of wild.
You said the person
man.
that was catfishing
catfishing
was on there?
She's on there, yeah.
Was she ugly?
Not
Damn.
good. Pretty rough.
That's sad to be a football star. and
Yeah,
get catfished.
Yeah, and then
What did he play for Texas?
it went
A&M?
on for he played for Notre Dame.
Who am I confused? I guess I confused him and Johnny Manziel for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's the same
About
time.
the same time,
I guess.
yeah.
Same time.
Yeah. And you know, as it kept going, his grandma passes away, and then the person who's catfishing him contacts him. Is like, oh, this person died. Like, got a family member to like reach out to Manti Te'o and say like, the person he's basically in love with has passed away.
What?
And while his grandma just passed away, and then
What
like
the
he's got to go out there and
fuck,
play, and he plays like
Shit.
kind of decent, and then
I get that.
it like, you know, he starts getting the Heisman stuff going as a defensive player. I mean, he was
That's
solid.
crazy, yeah.
And then that person reaches back out to him and says, "Oh no, they're in the hospital, they're fine." And he's like, "What?" And like he's calling someone on the phone every single day to talk to her. She's apparently in a coma. To talk to her, and it was just her on the other end just listening or whatever.
What the fuck?
And he's like, yeah. And then they told me she's came out of the coma. He's like, every day I thought like I was making a difference. Calling her and like she woke up because like she heard my voice every day.
dude?
It's fucked up, dude. It's so fucked
Jesus
up,
Christ.
dude.
How about the Gypsy Rose Blanchard shit?
What's that?
Oh, you hadn't heard about that? So about like I think it was like 8 years ago. Have you seen the stuff about her on there on Facebook? So she just got out of prison. Like 8 years ago. Apparently she was getting abused by her mom and shit, and so she convinced her boyfriend.
Now
to
who
kill
is
her
this?
Mom. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, I think
I
that's
don't
what I said.
know who that is.
But she convinced her boyfriend, who was autistic, to kill her mom.
Oh
And like schemed it up, planned it up. He kills her. He's in prison right now, serving a life
Now is
sentence.
this just like a random person, or is this like a famous
This
person?
is a random person.
Okay.
Then the case got famous off like the ID channel. and
Okay,
shit, yeah.
okay.
So that Sprite's good. Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Yeah, so she convinces her boyfriend. And I haven't watched the documentary. It's on Netflix right now. But she convinces her boyfriend to kill her mom and like schemes it up, like 1st-degree murder. Like she was in prison. She was supposed to serve 10 years. She just got out after 8. And then the boyfriend is still in prison right now for murdering the mom.
Jesus.
And like, I don't know. Just from the surface, it seems kind of fucked up that he's out or he's in there and she's not. And like everybody's like, "Oh, you go, girl!" Like they're so happy for her.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I mean, yeah, she was young. I think whenever it happened.
You go, girl. They're so happy for her for getting out of prison.
Yeah, because apparently, like, she was getting abused, and that's why she did that. Which I'd have to watch the documentary more. Maybe I'd be on her side, but
yeah, it's funny.
Well, not knowing shit about it, it really seems like she's a fucking just as shitty of a person. She should probably still be in prison.
Right? That's fucked up. Damn.
She posted her first selfie on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is like remember when I don't know if you remember what was her name, Anthony.
Casey Anthony
killed her kids. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then like got off, and then like went and got pregnant or some shit. It was like, what the fuck is happening?
Jeez Louise.
Like drove her kids off a fucking cliff or some shit. Like,
crazy.
God, that was a wild.
Did she drive her kids off a cliff? Or was that the one that drowned her kids in the pool?
Ooh.
Who was the one that did that?
Yeah, there was 2 of those.
There was another one.
Yeah, there was another one.
Unless it was Casey. I think Casey Anthony was the one that drowned the kids in the pool.
Yeah, pull it up. I'm not sure.
They like hit him in the woods and shit. Now they just drowned.
Oh yeah, that might have been Kate. Yeah, that might have been it. Somebody drove their fucking kids off a cliff, and they found she drew the car off the cliff, and I think they found the kids drowned.
Let's see. Lived in Orlando.
I don't know.
Reported missing in a 911 call. Hadn't seen her daughter for 31 days.
Sick fuck, dude.
I want to see what it was. Yeah, I don't care about what she fucking said.
Yeah, I forget how that case went down. It's been a while.
That's crazy, though, man.
Yeah. I was watching a documentary on the 90s. Not a good documentary, honestly.
What do you mean on the 90s? Like just
the 90s in general?
Okay.
Yeah. There was some interesting parts in it, but it was just a little too pandering. Like they brought up like movies and shit that really wasn't that relevant at the time, just because it was diverse.
Yeah. So apparently the skeletal remains of her daughter Kaylee Anthony were found in a blanket in a laundry bag in the woods beside her near her house.
Jesus Christ!
I don't know what she did though. Undetermined means. This is homicide by undetermined means. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is it. So the defense stated that the child had accidentally drowned in a family swimming pool.
She fucking panicked and hid the kids and shit.
What the fuck, dude?
And got off.
Probably
if you're a defense lawyer, how do you fucking live with yourself? You're a fucking scumbag, dude. Like, if you're that defense lawyer, and there's plenty of those defense lawyers out there who, like, they're fucking smart people.
You ever seen Saul Goodman?
Yeah.
He's kind of a shitty fucking person.
For sure. There's plenty of those dudes out there. That's wild. Like, I don't know if I could, like, live with myself if I got somebody like that off. Because you fucking see the evidence. You're trying to cover it up almost.
That's right.
I mean, you don't, quote, unquote, know, but you fucking know.
That's true, yeah. That's true. But somebody's got to get paid to do it. Because there are people out there that actually didn't do that shit.
Didn't do it, yeah.
So that's probably what the defense lawyer is trying to find a way to really prove that they didn't do it. Now, the problem is those defense lawyers end up realizing, oh, this bitch did it, and they still keep going.
Yeah, I think there's some of that, but there's also some of the people who just don't care. They just want the money.
That's true.
You know, like, my job is my job. I'll do whatever.
Yeah,
and they're so fucking, like, having that record.
It's crazy.
You know, like, what was her name? The fucking vice president. Kamala Harris.
That's what I was about to say. But
yeah, she was like, she's like imprisonated a lot of like.
Oh yeah, for like marijuana.
Yeah,
and shit.
like weird shit because she wants to keep that like undefeated record like that.
So fucking stupid.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, I forgot she was a defense lawyer or attorney.
Yeah. Yeah, how do you live with yourself if you fucking get Casey Anthony off? She murdered her kids.
That's terrible. Yeah, that's fucking awful.
Fucked up. But yeah, the Monte Teo thing is like you look back and you're like. Well, no wonder. Like, I mean, he had 8 seasons in the NFL, solid career. If you play 8 seasons in the NFL, you had a very good career.
Yeah, you play fucking 2 seasons in the NFL.
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah. So like but it just a Heisman candidate, dominant linebacker in college, very physical. Goes to the NFL. You expected a little bit more of a career, but the linebacker position's, 10 years at max. I mean, you think of Kuechly, Willis, all those guys. You're getting in train wrecks every play.
Oh, God. Ugh, just blam. Ah.
But, yeah, it was fucked up, man. For Monte, you're like, God, dude, this dude did not deserve this shit.
No, he didn't. He
But,
definitely didn't.
yeah, interesting documentary, though. I always
That's
loved-
crazy, but I feel like you have to be stupid to get catfished.
I mean, nowadays, yeah, but back then, it was different, man.
I mean, it was still on the internet.
Yeah, it was different, trust me.
I mean, I feel like
2010, it's so common now that it just seems like a far away land where
Yeah, I
catfish
guess so.
didn't exist.
like
but
the
I do
fucking
remember that
Nigerian
time.
princes.
Yeah. That's different though, because it's like there's a language barrier there. There's Sin Bob's or
Yeah,
Sin
Sin Bob
Vagine.
and Vagine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's obvious. But like as deep as she goes deep.
Yeah, and your
with
your
this
family
shit.
members are calling you.
Yeah, and she's got like people calling like her friends are kind of in on it too, and help make it like solidify the story even more and more and
insane.
more.
They try to get a bitch paid.
Yeah, it's an interesting documentary. Definitely check that out. It's one of the Untolds. Untold.
What was the picture? Did you use a hot bitch as a fake
Yeah.
picture? Okay,
Yeah.
That's a good move. Yeah,
I mean, that's the move.
that's the only
You know,
move.
yeah,
That's the whole
that's what
point,
you
yeah,
do.
sure.
Yeah. And
It's
Monte
crazy.
was such a good dude, man. And then the media pushed the whole he made it up.
Oh,
See,
everybody just
also-
roasted him.
And then everybody's just roasting him for no fucking reason.
so funny.
It's fucked. They're just roasting. Because of meme.
A fucking dork.
Which
made
is
up his
like one
girlfriend.
of the first, he was like one of the first catfish and like one of the first memes, honestly.
Oh, man.
Like memes
he
didn't really
was,
start
yeah.
coming around until like
Bad Luck
2010,
Brian, yeah.
11, Bad Luck Brian, the
Troll
Magusta,
meme,
the
yeah.
troll memes, yeah. He was like one of the first
Wow.
like
that's
life
that.
memes, other than like the Goosebumps and the Bad Luck Brians.
Then
and
like Kanye loves Kanye.
yeah. Oh
Fuck,
man,
dude.
memes have come a long way.
Yeah, they're so creative.
It's
They're
so creative.
creative now.
Until it's not. Like, it's creative, and then everybody is like trying to piggyback off what's popular, and then it becomes super watered down.
Yeah, some of them are like really fucking
But
creative
every
though.
now and then you'll run across something that's like,
And I'll
that's
laugh so
fucking
hard,
good
yeah.
right there. Yeah.
And that's normally all the shit I tag you in.
For sure. Yeah. But I'm just tired of hearing Creed, dude.
Oh my god.
Just
I
so
skip
tired
it.
of
I
fucking
skip
hearing
it.
Creed. I
skip
can't.
it when it comes on now.
It was funny like the first couple times when it's
funny
like,
for a little bit, yeah.
do we have to do this for like 6 months?
God, dude, it's been for like 2 months.
Yeah. I was like, God, man.
It's dying off though. You don't see it as much now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wonder what the next meme will be. There's always
And it's like everybody copying each other's memes. They just make the same meme. but
yeah,
really
and
different.
just circulation.
Really
You
different
see the
words.
same ones like 10 times. You're just like, Jesus.
Yeah, whenever my buddy's getting in a fight at the bar, and his Creed is on.
I know.
Oh my god, we get it,
Yeah,
man.
when it's the one with a single mom's night
Oh,
and
yeah,
your
in the
buddy's throwing
bathroom.
up. It's Walter
Starts
White
running out
and
there. He's fucking pissed.
Walter, and it's what's
What
his
are you
name?
doing, Walter?
And
Mike.
it's like, God, Mike. Yeah, he's like, fuck. Do I get out there
Yeah,
and
I gotta get out
dance?
there.
Like, yeah, that
Remember
was
that
a
scene
good
in
one.
Breaking Bad where Jesse and Walt are trapped in the Winnebago, and Hank's outside. He's peeling the tape off
Oh
the bullet holes,
God, yeah.
and Walt's telling him everything to say.
Right, and then
'Cause-
that's when he calls, right?
Yeah, he gets the fucking the desk lady from Saul's desk.
That's
lady to
right.
call.
Yeah. His
God, dude,
assistant.
it's so fucked up.
I went back and watched all of Breaking
I need
Bad
to rewatch it.
before I went and finished season 5 of Better Call Saul,
Yeah,
and
with
it was
Saul
kind of
Goodman.
it was kind of fucking with me a little bit because I kind of started one. Well, actually, it was before season 5 of Better Call Saul. It was like
Okay.
season 3 or 4,
Right.
and I started getting like a little mixed up. Like I was watching both at the same
Oh,
time, and I was
really?
like,
I gotta stop this.
wait a minute. I thought he just wait, and I'm like, oh no, that was
Yeah,
in
that's
Breaking
right.
Bad, you know.
Yeah.
But dude, it's just as good as I remembered.
So fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I mean, all the way up until the last season.
There's not a bad episode.
There's really
There's
not.
not a single bad
There's
episode.
not. I mean, even the fly episode.
If you say that's a bad episode, you're wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little tedious him chasing a fly, but it's a good episode.
Yeah, it does a lot for the plot.
There's always, I mean, in every game or movie that you like, there's always that, especially in video games, we all know our favorite video games, sometimes the highs are so high that when a lesser than high moment, like we always have that moment that we hate in the video game, where it's the sewer part of the game, where you're like,
Yeah.
God, I can't wait to kind of just speed through this and then get to like the parts that I love. But you fucking love the game as a whole.
Part.
But like Resident Evil 4, there's got to be some part that you really you're like,
What part do I hate on Resident Evil 4?
that you like. You might not hate it, but you're like, you like it less than the other. You know what I'm saying?
The island is so fucking tedious.
It is. It
and the new
is.
one, it was just as bad.
Yeah.
There's that dudes with fucking rocket launchers.
Oh god.
And the stun gun.
I do get tired of the my part in that game is the catapults. It's a little annoying.
Oh god, at the castle.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, that one's tough. Cause like because Ashley always runs into that shit, and you got to pick her up, and you get hit. You gotta heal yourself.
The parts I hate in Resident Evil 4 are the parts where you have Ashley.
Yeah, pretty much. God, she's awful.
Like if you go too fast, she just like sits there.
Yeah, in the new one, she's a lot better.
Yeah,
And
a lot better than the first one.
The mechanics were
Just
better.
let me get the armor. Just put her in the armor and let her fall down.
Seriously.
Like
And just roll
Yeah,
her to the fucking.
just like cutting zombies' legs off and shit.
That's so dumb. That's one thing I
Oh,
didn't like
man.
about the new remake is that you couldn't shoot through doors.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I
Yeah,
hadn't played the
I miss
original
shooting
Resident Evil
through
4 in
doors.
so long.
I played it right before.
But
the
now that
new
you
one came out.
mention it, yeah,
That was a good mechanic.
yeah, that was cool.
You shoot at the head level and they couldn't get in.
And
the
they
door,
couldn't
you
get in
shoot
there,
the
yeah.
head.
Yeah, because like you could shoot through like shelves and shit. Like if you
Oh, you
push them in
can do
front of the
that,
door, yeah.
That's
That
okay.
sucks.
Didn't you say you were playing Resident Evil Village?
I started it, but I haven't went back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play.
What'd you think about the first part?
I mean, I got like 10 minutes in. I didn't. I got like I don't even know if I got to the village. Like I was just kind of
Oh, really?
working on some like whatever, but then my brightness was kind of fucked, so I was like, I'm just gonna restart it.
And then you just
And I
like,
just
"I'll
didn't go
play it."
back,
Okay.
yeah.
I've been playing Spyro Year of the Dragon again.
Nice. How's
Yeah,
that?
it's pretty fun. It's pretty good.
Spyro's the shit, man.
Yeah, I just beat the first little frog guy, Buzz.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The little thing that shoots fire. That's fine.
What was the last? Yeah, I was playing that not too long ago. That and like those OG games, Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
All those were great.
Yeah, this Crash is fucking really good. Damn. What about Jack and Daxter?
I went back and tried to play that. It was just a little
Childish.
no, I don't mind childish games if I like really like the game. It just I don't know. I was just in a weird mood, I guess.
I got you.
Felt a little tedious. I don't know.
To collect all the stuff. And
Yeah, like
do
the
thing.
eggs and
Sly Cooper, I thought was the best of those three games.
Jack and Dexter and
Spyro.
Sly Cooper,
And Spyro.
Spyro. Yeah,
I feel like Sly Cooper was the best and had the best mechanics.
I liked
fight
Sly
mechanics were
Cooper the
good,
most.
dude.
Yeah.
Had really good mechanics. I mean, that was your fucking logo on PlayStation Forever.
Oh yeah, it was fucking yeah. It's Sly
Yeah.
Cooper. What was his name?
Sly Cooper.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he had like a
No, that was his
Oh,
name.
it's
That
been
was
a
his name.
while. Yeah.
What was the frog? Bentley.
Bentley. Yeah, and then it was
Turtle. Sorry.
Turtle. Yeah.
And it was the hippo. I forget his name.
Hippo
Frankie
was
or something.
yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
We can pull
The
that up.
Thievius Raccoonist.
Yeah, the Thievius Raccoonist, man. That's just
It's
good.
good shit,
I
man.
played Overcooked the other day. It's stressful.
Overcooked.
Yeah, very
It's
stressful.
stressful. It's stressful. Me and Heather got to the end on that one. It's just like go. Oh shit. What about this? Oh, it's just like all piles up. It's a fun game though.
Yes, it is. Where the fuck's the damn hippo? What's his name? Why is it not on here?
Frankie's.
I think it's Frankie.
It's something like that.
Bentley was the turtle.
It was, yeah. He was in the wheelchair.
Yeah. What about Carmelita Fox?
Oh yeah, that was the that was like the Ada Wong or whatever.
Yeah,
The
right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's spot on. Damn, them games. They don't make games like that no more. Or if it's not little kids anymore.
yeah. I don't know where I'm at with gaming right now.
Yeah. I get it.
I still enjoy it.
Murray, that was his name.
Murray.
Frankie.
Damn. Frankie sounded right though.
Did.
Frankie sounded right.
Wrong.
Wrong.
That shit was funny the other day. John Michael. Yeah, because we made the playoffs in a while. I was in the championship last year, both leagues.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like before the season, I was like, we've had 6 seasons. I've been in 3 championships.
Damn, it's a shame.
It sucks, but it is nice to kind of unplug from NFL
It is.
a little bit, or football in general.
Yeah, I'm just making DraftKings lineup with like 10 cents.
I haven't even looked at
I
DraftKings.
lost like $5 on a DraftKings lineup the other day, so I was like, all right, I'll just work back up.
Yeah.
I'm back up to, I was at like 20 cents. I'm back up to 80 cents. Working my way back up.
Yeah, college football is they got to do something because I feel like it's heading in a weird direction. I think that getting it into a 12-team playoff is the right direction because you're going to have less players sitting out.
That's true.
You know, in these meaningful games. And I don't know. I was trying to go back and look at when it switched. Like, when did it? It might have been Christian McCaffrey. Might have been one of the first guys to do it, to sit out for a bowl game. I think it had something to do with
Stanford. Oh my God, he was so good.
Yeah, it was so good. I think it had something to do with the moving to a 14 playoff.
Okay.
Then once teams realized they wasn't in, they
like,
just
fuck
were
it.
like, "Fuck it." But I don't know where I sit with that because, you know, Marvin Harrison Jr. They wouldn't have 3 points on the board if he was on that team.
Yeah, that's very
It
true.
might have been 6, might have been 14. I don't know, but he's definitely going to take a lot of pressure off as a quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
And to me, like, I get what the decision is. I'm not saying I wouldn't make that decision if I was in that situation, because you saw Jalen Smith tear his ACL years ago for Cowboys, playing for, I think it was Notre Dame, and like really fucked it up. He was going to be a first-round pick, ended up being like a late, fourth or something, because it was a nasty tear. And he honestly never really was the same guy. Like, he was okay in the NFL, but he was never the same guy that we thought he could be.
Right.
Well, he might have been from Alabama. I can't remember where he was from.
Jalen's.
I think it was Alabama.
Might have been Alabama.
So, like, yeah, there's a risk there, but, I mean, two things can be true. It could be a business move, and you could be quitting on your teammates and shitting on your teammates.
Right.
It's definitely a selfish move. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's definitely a selfish move, and you are quitting on your teammates. And for me, if I'm on that team and I'm out there busting my ass, I kind of have no respect for you. I get the move, and that's fine. I probably would do the same thing. But two things can be true. He's letting his teammates down.
Right.
You know, the whole Simone Biles thing.
Oh, my God. That's insane.
She was good enough. Her mental health was good enough to do her individual performances, but when it came to the team, now she has mental health issues.
Yeah, right.
So it's like,
yeah.
I mean, you're already here.
Yeah, that's shitty.
You know?
That's shitty.
And then people defend it. People won't defend it, whatever. I don't know. I've seen, some of the old NFL players like Jack Ham, I believe it was Jack Ham, dislocated his finger and got the bitch cut off at halftime. Went back out there and fucking kept playing.
His finger off. Just fucking reset it, man. It seems excessive.
I don't know. I mean,
stub my toe, cut my leg off.
You have to pull it up. You have to pull it up.
Holy shit.
But like that's just like the different eras right there.
Yeah, it is, man.
You know?
It's pussy football.
It's pussy football. That's where we're going now. It's
it
good to see the OG Flacco come back. I'm really pulling for him.
I wonder how many other OG quarterbacks will come back because of that.
Yeah, because
there's not a bunch left, but like
who's left? Who's retired recently?
Did Ryan Fitzpatrick retire?
Yeah, he's fucking out of shape too.
Does it matter? He'd probably go out there and fucking ball out for the Panthers.
I mean, he'd be
better than Bryce Young right now.
He wouldn't go back to the Panthers though.
But I'm saying
he'd get battered and beat up. Even when he was healthy, like
that's what I'm saying.
He wasn't going to help
still
that
be
team.
better than Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. I mean, maybe. I mean, if he's going to come back, it's going to be something like Atlanta.
He'd probably be better than Gardner Minshew's been a good backup.
He's all right. Yeah, he's been good. He's filled in. He's kept him competitive.
Baker Mayfield, dude.
Hell of a year.
Yeah, better than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, it's really a shame what Cleveland did to him.
8 interceptions and 13 interceptions. Patrick Mahomes and Baker Mayfield.
I've already seen it. So,
really?
Yeah, I already know the stat. Yeah.
The only one that Mahomes wins in is he has 100.
And this is why, the Chiefs might get it together in the playoffs and have a run.
They hadn't clinched a spot yet.
I hope they don't. But
the Raiders should come back and take it.
Yeah, I saw that. It's close because I saw there were they're 2 games or a game back.
I think it's a game back.
Yeah.
If the Chiefs would have beat the Raiders, they would have clinched the spot and knocked the Raiders out.
Max Crosby.
But guess what they didn't do? They did not beat them.
You saw the hickey on his neck?
Oh, and Travis
Kelce sucked the talent out of him.
Oh, man.
It's like the Will Ritchie though.
The Colts and the Texans, man. That's what's sad is like the Texans would be a good playoff team.
I know if they were healthy. But that's fucking Minnesota. That's, Indianapolis. I mean, could you imagine if they had Trent Richardson this year? He was balling.
Yeah, for real. There's so many 11-4 teams.
It's
the
crazy.
Browns are 11-5, dude.
It's one of the most impressive records.
That defense is
insane, that
dude.
fucking good, dude.
So good. The Cowboys are 10-5. Fucking pussies.
I love seeing the Cowboys lose.
Me too.
It's so great.
Talk shit
they get so the fans get so cocky when they win a game.
So in the moment too. Oh, we won a game.
The
baby.
recency bias, yeah, it's so annoying, man. It's our year, and then they'll lose.
We're still fan.
Dak,
quietly.
This has got to be close to a career year for Dak.
Yeah, it's been a very good year for Dak.
Yeah.
The Bills are a scary fucking team.
Oh yeah.
The Bills are scary.
Ever since they let go of Canada was with
Josh Oliver.
Yeah.
Ed Oliver.
Ed Oliver's a D tackle for him.
Well, Josh Oliver's a tight end for the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't know who they fired. Their offensive coordinator. What Matt Canada? He was for
Steelers.
Pittsburgh. Yeah. ever since they fired their offensive coordinator, it's
Joe
been
Brady. That's the one.
that
Is Joe
might
Brady
be
the one they're
it.
using now, or
It might be Joe Brady. I don't know.
Ken Dorsey?
When they fired him,
It's Ken Dorsey.
I mean, the offense just took off. Finally feeding James Cook like they should have been. I mean, how could you have a
Joe
team?
Brady's the one now.
And for me, I feel like I don't know if these NFL teams do this. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have like an analytics guy, but you got to have a guy on that team that shows you the numbers. That shows you like, hey, James Cook's running 5.5 yards a carry. You got to get him the ball more.
And he's insane out of the backfield.
Yeah,
too. Like,
I
passing
mean,
up,
like
catching
this
balls.
is where we excel. This is where we're not excelling.
I mean, he's like a better Jahmyr Gibbs.
oh man,
it's close.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs having a fucking great year too.
He as a rookie. We all saw it. We all knew.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can just look at him and tell he was a
David
gonna be a
Montgomery, dude.
beast.
Holy shit.
He's killing it too. God, man. Yeah, he's a guy I really wish I would have grabbed.
Who would you rather have there right now? Like, if you're starting a franchise, Kyron Williams or Jahmyr Gibbs?
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Really?
Yeah, I
Kyron
think
Williams is a rookie,
Kyron
right?
Williams is good.
Is he a rookie or
No,
is it the second year?
I don't know. He's
He ain't
he's
been in the league
close,
that long, I
but
don't think.
he's been on that team. He was on. Was he not on Baltimore? Wasn't he in Baltimore a couple years ago?
I don't think.
Maybe I'm wrong about that. Yeah,
He's only. Let me keep looking.
I could be wrong about him being in Baltimore. But, yeah, I think that Kyron Williams is really benefiting from the scheme of Sean McVay. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. But I think there's a lot of – like if you put Jahmyr Gibbs in that system or Bijan Robinson or like
he was drafted by the Rams.
some of these other
2022.
guys – okay. Some of these other guys I think you would see in like even better numbers. I mean, he's a good back. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he's not a guy who I think is going to like really – if you take him away from that scheme and put him in something else, I don't think he's going to like scare – I mean, there's a reason why he hasn't faced an 8-man box is because – these coaches are saying, we're
It's just
really not
stupid.
that. That's just dumb.
It's
But
dumb.
are you going to just get beat by Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp? I mean, that's the reason why. What's scarier?
Yeah.
For me, it's an
The guy-
experienced veteran quarterback with a strong arm with Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua.
What
That's
about
the primary thing. You know, Kyron Williams doesn't scare you away like that.
What about the guy that went on IR and he's still second in rushing yards? That's Kyron
That's
Williams.
fucking crazy. 4 games, yeah.
Yeah, 9 touchdowns rushing. He has probably 9 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, he was on pace for like 2,000 yards if he would have played his full season.
Receiving touchdowns does he have? I wonder. He's been fucking murdering it, dude.
Yeah. Sean McVay is going to always have great running backs, though.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a great scheme. But yeah, Kyron Williams is fucking killing it.
Yeah,
But if I'm
phenomenal.
drafting one of them for my team, I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs. He's just more
I like that.
versatile, man.
I'm
Like
okay with that.
he can run routes. He's so shifty. I mean, there's no linebacker that can cover him out wide, really.
Yeah, he likes
I mean,
it
Fred
up.
Warner can probably cover him, but
The Lions got a good thing going, man. It's fun watching Jared Goff play good. Talk
he's
about a
been
career year
killing-
for Jared Goff.
Yeah. Comeback player of the year.
It's Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. Yeah.
No, it's DeMar Hamlin. He played 2 snaps this year. It'll probably be DeMar Hamlin.
It'll be interesting to
Just
see.
for politics. It's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. Sadly.
It's the
Good
guy
as
that-
good as he's alive, you know.
Yeah.
Sad that he went through all that, but I mean, dude's 41 years old, coming back throwing fucking 400, 500 yards, you know,
No, dude.
just killing it.
Is he 40? Is he 40 or is he 38?
I thought he was 40,
I was thinking he was 42. 40 years old also.
but I will say that the media usually pushes the.
Yeah, he's 38.
Once you hit 40, the media pushes that, and I haven't heard
They love
anything.
it. Yeah, he's
So
38.
yeah,
I was thinking he was 40. Noah said he was 38 yesterday, though.
yeah. The Aaron Rodgers, he's around there. What 38, 30?
Yeah, he's probably
he might be
30
39,
I was
39,
thinking
40.
Younger.
But no, he's older than Flacco.
Yeah, that's right.
I think. I know he was drafted before
40.
Flacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what happens with him, because if he was on that team, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they go to the playoffs.
Yeah,
no,
maybe.
no doubt about that. Nah, dude.
I mean, he was still on the team.
That
but he was
quarterback situation there is
so bad.
beyond
We're still
that.
winning games, yeah.
even
For
if he
sure.
comes out and gives you like
2 touchdowns, 250
shit
yards.
like Roethlisberger his final year, that
Yeah.
team's going to the playoffs.
God, what if Roethlisberger came back? He'd ball out still.
Depends on like where his arm strength is, you know.
Maybe
Like Drew
not.
Brees, he says he can't even throw a football now.
Yeah, fucking right.
That's what he says.
He's full of shit.
I mean, he did have this shoulder surgery. I mean, he's battled
That's
that his
fair.
entire career,
That's
so I don't
fair.
know. But he's just, I mean, you saw it too at the end of, especially Peyton's career and Eli's.
How about
Brees'
Brock
career.
Purdy fucking turned it back into a pumpkin?
Oh, he turned into it too, didn't he?
I
A lot of
call-
tit picks.
I'm really sad we didn't have the Sunday Live show, because I was texting my buddy Drew. Shout out Drew. About he was like, "How do you think this Ravens and 49ers game's gonna go?" I said, "Don't put Brock Purdy in."
I mean, why would you against
said,
that defense?
the Ravens defense? I said Harbaugh will shut down the screen game for the 49ers. and we're going to see Brock Purdy make real throws against a real good defense, and it's going to be ugly.
Yeah, it was a lot of tipped interceptions. The one interception, it was just a bad game. I mean, overall, it's a terrible game. Played like shit. Baltimore's a tough team. You know, they're one of those teams that, like,
I mean, every quarterback gets injured. There's like 5 quarterbacks that get injured.
If you come in and you play,
I
mean, same with the Eagles, same with the 49ers. You come in and play a half-ass game, you're going to get exposed. You got to play your fucking best game when you go against those teams. If you don't, you're not going to win.
Yeah, we about to see it.
Yeah.
We about to see it.
It's almost time for that, too, you know, playoffs coming up. What's the playoff picture looking like right now?
I got to pull it up right here. So right now, Ravens at number 1. We'll go for the AFC first. Ravens 1, Dolphins are 2.
Dolphins ain't winning shit. I don't believe
we'll
that fucking team.
They got to play Baltimore this week.
Yeah, I think
And
Baltimore.
I think it's in Miami.
Yeah, no, it's in Baltimore.
Oh, it's in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, they don't have it in them.
We'll see.
They're not a physical team.
Cowboys are a physical team. They beat them.
That's the fucking Cowboys.
Come on, man. Don't.
The
Cowboys are still a good team.
Yeah. Well, they also lost to, like, I mean, dude, okay, with the two teams combined, the Cowboys and the Dolphins, they've only beat 2 500 teams above 500.
That's fair, yeah, the Ravens have had a tough schedule. They're 12-3.
Yeah.
The
Ravens are fucking legit.
They also lost to the Steelers.
Yeah. That's a divisional game.
With
I mean,
Kenny
any team can lose to
Pickett.
any team. If you do that, then, like, if you connect all those dots and, like, the fucking Arizona's beating, you know.
They beat the Cowboys, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't really go by that.
Yeah,
it's the NFL.
Ravens 1, Dolphins 2. The Browns are locked in at the 5 spot at 11-5.
Yeah.
And they could take the number 1 spot.
Oh.
They still got to play the Ravens, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that'll be. Oh, come on, Flacco. Let's go.
No, maybe they don't.
I don't think they
do. The Steelers have to play the Ravens again.
Oh, okay.
Which, that could
who
be a
knows?
loss, yeah.
You can't count out Mike Tomlin.
No, Mike Tomlin's crazy.
Yeah.
Then the Chiefs are 3.
For now.
Dude, pathetic. The Raiders are 7-8. They're 9-6. So the Chiefs would have to lose out, and the Raiders have to win out.
Yeah, I thought they were a game or 2 back.
It's 2 games back.
Yeah, I thought so.
Which the Chiefs play the Bengals this week.
It's a weird year, dude.
That could be a loss.
I wish all these starting quarterbacks were in so we could really see, but that's just the way it is.
Number 3, then 4 is the Jags at 8-7. They started off so hot.
The Jags?
Yeah, and they played the 49ers.
They've just been getting beat up.
They're like 7-2, and they played the 49ers.
Yeah.
And now they're 8-7.
Yeah, they got blasted in that game. Did you see that hit on Trevor Lawrence in that, was it Baltimore game? Jesus, dude. Like a car crash.
Yeah.
It's like.
What about that hit on Deebo Samuel that dude from the Ravens laid on him?
I must have missed that one.
I sent it in the group chat earlier, but they just blast Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel just bounces off.
Oh, I see now. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, when you said it, I thought he got laid out, but I was like, that was when he took a shot and just kept going.
And dude just bounced.
Yeah,
off
I saw
him.
that. It was crazy. That's Deebo.
Deebo, he's thick.
Yeah, Deebo's so good, man.
Yes, and the Bills at 6 and Colts at 7. Texans on the bubble because the Colts did beat the Texans, and then Bengals are 8-7 at 9. Steelers are at 10 at 8-7. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
How it's gonna be it's gonna be a
There's
shake
1, 2, 3, 4, 8-7 teams.
God,
5 is the fucking Jags too. The Jags, the Colts, and the Texans are all 8-7.
The Jags, man. What's going on with the Jags?
What's going on with the Titans, man? 5-10.
I mean,
they don't have a quarterback.
Imagine
that team with Caleb Williams.
I hope New England does not draft Caleb Williams.
Why, is he a diva?
He's a diva, dude.
Yeah, he's a fucking baby.
He was already talking. What was the reports about him wanting like % of the franchise? Like, dude, you don't even know if you can play in the league yet.
I don't even know if that's true.
I don't know if that's true, but I've heard it by like multiple.
I heard it on Facebook, so it must be.
Yeah, it must be. It must be. He talked that shit about Kyle Duggar too, or not Kyle Duggar, but Max Duggan.
Oh yeah, wow.
About crying, and then he loses to Michael Penix Jr. And then he goes over to crying in his mama's arms. What you gonna do? Cry? You gonna cry about it?
Jesus, what a baby. Then the NFC's at the 49ers.
Yeah, thank you.
And the Eagles both at 11-4. The Lions also at 11-4.
The Lions.
And then the Cowboys.
Mahoney. I'm pulling for the Lions a little bit.
The Cowboys are at 10-5. They play the Lions this week.
That'll be a good game. Where's that game at?
I don't know. Let's find out.
It'll be a big deal.
Lions versus Cowboys.
Cowboys could win it all, but they're
Dallas.
not going to.
Ooh. No, they're not going to.
They're not going
I don't
to.
think they can.
They don't have it in them.
They're not capable.
The media also put so much more pressure on them.
Good, fuck them.
Their fans and like
that's because of the fans.
Jerry Jones, all that
that's
shit.
Because of Jerry Jones.
Yep.
And the fans.
All that they always put.
It's self-inflicted.
It is 100%.
It's all self-inflicted.
Yeah, and they've just put so much pressure on their team. It's crazy.
Getting the Bucks at 4. They are 8-7. The Rams 8-7. The Seahawks at 7 at 8-7.
talk about a blunder. They down. Well, they big win against Philly.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean that offense has just looked like kind of like shit all year.
Yeah, it was just sad because I felt all they're missing is a quarterback. Kenneth
know,
Walker
what
and Zach
happened?
Charbonnet.
I know. And I mean the
DK,
receiving core is like
Tyler
arguably
Lockett,
the best in the
JSN.
league. Yeah. It's like Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I'll take 49ers receiving core. But
Oh well, yeah. If throwing Kittle in there and then fucking
And
Tebow,
I'll take the Cowboys
McCaffrey,
probably.
Jesus.
I'll probably take the Cowboys over
There's some good ones, yeah. But you can argue.
the Rams. That's a really
Yeah,
good
the
one.
Rams is a great one, yeah.
Yeah, Puka and
The Rams, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's pretty good. The problem with Cincinnati is like nobody can stay healthy.
I know.
So it's like I don't even consider that a good
Yeah.
receiving core at this point.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah, the Vikings. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Yep.
Minnesota.
Yep. Jordan Addison and
Yeah, Hawkinson and Justin Jefferson.
Hawkinson's out for the
that's
year.
Some good ones. Yeah, I saw that.
Sucks. I mean the fucking the Bills. Stephon Diggs, the tight ends are good, man.
Yeah, Dalton Cade's kind of
And
come.
James Cook's a good
Yeah, for
pass
sure.
catcher.
No doubt, no doubt.
The Lions.
Amon-Ra. The Lions, yeah.
Amon-Ra Gibbs. That's about
I'd rather
it.
have I'd rather
and
have
Sam
all the
Laporta.
teams we mentioned over the
For
Lions.
sure. I'd rather have the Lions over like the Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Kadarius Toney, man.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Dude, it's so funny.
Every time he touches the
He
ball,
just drops it.
it's fucking chaos.
Disastrous.
It's disaster.
I love
Take
it.
him off the
I
field.
love seeing him
I
on
don't
the
care if
field.
I would run 2 fucking receiver sets all day.
Dude.
Why is he in? Andy Reid, what are you doing?
You remember that day I called my shot on Kadarius Toney and he had that was the offsides play. That was the offsides play. And I was like, and I still got 8 points out of it. I would have had like fucking 20 points.
Play. I was like, oh damn, Bryant nailed it. Flag on the play. I was like, oh my god. And I saw what it was. I was like, huh, you don't see that very often.
Dude.
And it's so weird
It was
because
so good because they lost too.
it's so weird because you see the influence that media has on the NFL a little bit because
Yeah.
now you're starting to see the NFLs make those calls more.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Good.
What was this?
That's good.
It's good,
Yeah,
but it's
good.
like you should have been consistent from the get-go.
That's true.
know?
But we can always shit on them for not doing it in the past, but at least they're trying to do it better now.
Yeah, but I just don't like. I agree with that, but I just don't like the inconsistencies. You're a professional sport. You should already have this stuff concrete. Know what you believe. Don't let the media influence you to do anything.
That's like shitting on a drug addict for being sober for 3 months. Well, you used to be a fucking crackhead though.
Well, it's apples to oranges right there. It's like
Close.
it used to be you shouldn't have been a crackhead your whole life, dude.
Yeah, what the
What
fuck?
the fuck's wrong with you? You're a bum. But that's what I'm trying to say is that the possibility of influence is there. That's what
For
I
sure.
don't like, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's good that you correct it.
The 49ers play Washington this week. Oh, please, Washington. It's not happening.
You never know. You never
Any
know.
given Sunday.
Any given Sunday. You never know, dude.
Sunday. I saw this post on fantasy football. It was on Facebook. It was a fantasy football post, and it was like, yeah, all these points this week just to finish 11th in the league. And dude had like CeeDee Lamb.
I saw it was like 290 something.
290.
Yeah,
and it was like a
292.
little skewed because it was like a little more points than he should have.
Yeah.
It still was like 250.
He had everybody to. He had like Puka, CeeDee Lamb,
CeeDee Lamb,
a bunch of
Amari
them, man.
Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
He had like not Baker, but like somebody like Joe Flacco, like crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
Loaded,
Yeah.
man.
I've never hit 290.
Yeah, which was probably really.
But
about
there's some
260,
inflated, yeah. There's
It
some
was probably
inflated
260
stats.
though, for real.
Probably some bonuses hidden in there, you know.
God, dude. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
It's fucking crazy.
it's been a fun NFL year because it's been so different.
It has been very different, but
You
I don't
know, which I'm cool with seeing a year with like backup quarterbacks. I mean, this is the worst I've seen it as far as injuries.
My prediction for the rate for the Eagles and the 49ers this year. Do you remember that?
You said the Eagles would. Did you say they wouldn't play or they would? Yeah, I know you said the Eagles
said
are going
that
to the
they
Super
would-
Bowl.
I said they would both be 13-4 at the end of the year, but the Eagles would go to the number 1 seed because of the head-to-head matchup. Wrong. But it's looking like they're both going to be 13-4.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the rate with 49ers.
And we knew those two teams are gonna. We both I think had them in the NFC, right?
Now. Yeah.
Yeah, we both had them in the NFC Championship. I had
Yeah.
Niners the number 1 seed. You had Eagles. So not. I mean, we're both dead on
it's
basically.
fucking close. I had them both
Yeah.
13-4.
Yeah, I love seeing. Yeah, I don't believe in. Like, I like Mike McDaniels for the Dolphins. I think he's very creative. He comes from the Shanahan tree. I like what they have, but I think they're going to run into
They're
some
a little just
problems.
too fast and not.
They're not
They don't
physical.
play hard. Yeah, they're not physical.
They're not physical, and I think they're going to see that. Like, Baltimore is a fucking physical team,
Yeah.
and on offense they also.
How many snaps did Jalen Waddle play?
I will never. I will never draft him again.
He's out this week.
He went out for the eye poke and then came back in and then got hurt again. Fucking sick, dude.
Oh, he's out this week.
So,
I
I
love
know. It's just, and it's every week. It seems like it's every week
it.
with
So
him.
funny, dude. I love it so much.
Yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's just over. He's like,
Yeah, it's hard for you to complain though when you have fucking Raheem Mostert off the waiver wire.
that was beautiful, man.
And James Cook came on strong at the end.
Yeah,
you
he
had all
did.
your quarterbacks just die at the end though.
I missed Tank Dell, and then I knew once Herbert went out, I was like, oh, that's done for Keenan Allen. I mean, with those two,
sucks.
we're like, I mean, that's like,
Chris Olave.
I mean, they both got me like 40 points, but like 80 points combined, like multiple times this year.
Insane.
And I was just the whole time I'm just waiting, and just watching the Chargers. Just
Did the Lions pull it off this week against the Cowboys?
they can. You said it's in
Dallas.
In
yeah.
Dallas, they'll be favored. Dallas will be favored.
That's so big, man. Because all three teams, both of those teams would be 11-5, and then the 49ers and Eagles. The 49ers and Eagles have easy matchups against the Cardinals and the Commanders.
If you're ever looking for inflated numbers in Vegas, always look at the Cowboys because voters. There's so many Cowboys fans and that are so. I mean, we just talked about them.
Stupid,
like arrogant or
they're just gonna bet on the Cowboys.
Have the recency bias. They're always gonna bet on the Cowboys, so the numbers are automatically gonna like
make it more,
a little more, a little more inflated. So I don't know what kind of bump they get from that, but it does seem like it's a little small bump. Where it's a point or two, whatever.
A little bump,
yeah.
Then I bumped again.
Then I bumped again.
I don't think that's the same song, man. What you're doing right there.
That's a good song though. The 90s, dude.
Oh God,
that was a good album.
That's a good album.
Yeah.
What about some physical graffiti?
Oh, nice, dude. I saw a picture the other day of someone standing right in front of that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, really cool. That's cool as shit.
Whenever I see that, you know what it reminds me of?
Final Destination.
Nope. Damn. That's a good guess.
Because the ladder coming down the guy's eye.
That's a very good guess.
I was just, what
it reminds me of, remember Call of Duty 4, the snow map with the hotels?
Oh, what was it? Not Bog, it was Block?
Block. That's it.
That was an annoying map.
It fucking sucked. You get sniped from across the map, you get shot with a shotgun in the hall.
It's either shotgun or it's fucking sniping. God, pick your fucking poison. Just running straight through with the damn pump.
The one with the shells on the side?
Yeah, I love that one, dude.
Fuck that shotgun. Damn, Call of Duty.
Yeah. I'm out on shooters. Man, I just when I come home, I don't want to be tensed up playing a video game.
It's funny because now on all the Call of Duty games, all the maps they just recycle the best maps.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah,
that's probably a good move.
Yeah, instead of making new maps, there's like
maybe throw a new one in just to see, so everybody can just shit on it because they're going to.
Well, yeah, it's hard to make a good map now because everybody's fucking smart at the game. Everybody plays good.
Yeah, I know.
They have good rotations.
Yeah,
there's so much fucking knowledge out there.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like games kind of cater to because I don't think that there's a more critical. If there is, let's talk about it. Is there a more critical like group of fans than the gaming community? Because it's like it seems to me we're both part of the gaming community.
The food community, like the foodies.
Yeah, but it just seems like the gaming community, a game's either a fucking masterpiece or it's dog shit. There's no in between with them. And it seems like it's like, dude, we loved Skyrim when it came out, and it was
who's shitting on Skyrim?
But like, I know nobody.
Oh, okay.
But which is my argument. It's like it was one of the most glitchiest games of all time.
Sure.
And then like I plugged Cyberpunk in. And like people were complaining about those glitches. I'm like, dude, it's nowhere near Skyrim. Now it's two different times, but it's like
2 different times.
You got to kind of understand that like you're really bitching about a game that has like far less glitches than like a game that you love. It just seems.
I think that's a shitty argument.
You think so?
Yeah, because these guys they didn't have to put that game out. They could have just waited like another year and put it out, and it would have been great.
But is it really that much of a fucking inconvenience?
Yeah,
that a gun just kind of glitch. I mean, the game's massive as fuck. You
want to play the game for what it is. You don't want to have to fucking deal with all this bullshit.
But there's definitely some people who you see the early betas. Everybody's putting it's not the full game. Go ahead and play it, but it's not the full game.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put that disclaimer on there so
you
don't shit on it.
Sell more.
Yeah, I get it. It's all about money.
More copies.
But it's just the bitching and the bitching and the bitching from the gaming community when you've propped up games in the past that have way worse glitches that came out, and then now you want to complain. I don't know.
I think a lot
very
of those,
inconsistent.
A lot of those glitches from Skyrim too are like stuff that they couldn't really fix.
It's not just Skyrim. That's just an example.
I just want to use Skyrim. Yeah, that's why I referred to Skyrim.
There's
I think it's
definitely more games.
It's like glitches that you couldn't really fix because they didn't have the software or the capabilities to do it at the time.
Yeah.
But now they do have it, and they put in the game out with these glitches. Like, they're just lazy.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of that too.
Like with Skyrim, I don't think it was lazy. I think it was just incapability.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
like Cyberpunk, it's just lazy as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Then they went back and fixed it, but
just like with Apex. Well, Apex, I'll give them an excuse. But whenever Apex came out and the servers couldn't fucking handle everybody playing it.
right.
It was
No,
laggy as
Overwatch
fuck.
was like that too.
Yeah, it was laggy
Yeah.
as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really blame who made it. I don't blame EA for that because they didn't expect it to fucking blow up.
Be that big, yeah.
And they caught onto it quick, but
Yeah.
like it still sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, some things I guess you can't.
I'm like,
help.
Cyberpunk, what the fuck are you doing putting that game out, man?
Oh, for sure.
It's not finished.
For
it's
sure.
dog shit.
For sure. But the game, I mean, have
was
you
a great
played,
game,
Have you
yeah.
played
It's a great
Cyberpunk?
game.
Yeah, it's fucking phenomenal. I haven't finished it, but I'm kind of like halfway
It's cool
through.
as fuck.
But I mean, not and maybe Cyberpunk is a bad example. You can use any other game, but it's just like it seems like they're just fucking picking it apart, and it's like, dude,
But that's
move
the point.
on.
That's the point of it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody thinks their voice
I just see a bunch of little bitches out there whining. That's all I see.
I mean, yeah, but if you don't bitch about it, then nothing gets done.
Yeah, I get it. But like that just goes back to my point of saying like it's either a masterpiece or it's either dog shit. There's no in between. There's not like, oh, this was like a fun game. It's just criticize. Like, god damn, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
the game
know.
community is harsh on games for sure.
Yeah. It's weird.
It is very weird, but I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as you think it is.
I don't know. I get a
I
lot of.
feel like there's a lot of in between on people because I feel like everybody. Maybe Cyberpunk was a bad example, but I feel like all of my friends that are critical on games, they were pretty in the middle with Cyberpunk. They're like, yeah, it could be a great game, but the glitches are fucking annoying.
Especially when it first came out, it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
They went back and fixed it, and it's great now. But
yeah.
Yeah, it's just we're in a weird place to where like back in the day, people didn't complain about games like that. Like, I mean, I don't say like the 90s or early 2000s. I'm talking about like 2015, like 2011, 2010.
Yeah, maybe so.
Like as in now, it's just like, you know,
There's just a higher expectation now.
maybe.
I mean, you got to think 2013 was 10 years ago.
And also, and yeah, right. And also, oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know. I just see a lot of complaining. And I'm just like, I don't know. Is it really that bad? Or are you just kind of being a little bitch?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both.
Definitely.
It's a little bit of both.
Definitely.
Maybe it's not even, or it's like sometimes people are being a bitch, but sometimes people are just like, what the fuck, man? I just want to play this game.
Yeah.
It's like people are really excited about it. Imagine being like really fucking excited about a game. And maybe you look at it like that because you're not excited about games as much anymore.
There's some I get
I'm
excited
not,
for.
Like, I'm not really excited about games coming out anymore.
It depends on what it is.
But like,
It has to be something I'm like a fan
What if
of.
Resident Evil 4 came out and there was like an assload of glitches? You'd be like, what the fuck, dude? Why put it out?
Well, it depends on. It depends. That's like
Resident Evil 3. You fucking shit on that game.
I said it was okay. I said it wasn't worth
when it first came out, you
$60.
said it was fucking dog shit.
No,
Like,
I did
you
not.
Trashed. I
No,
remember.
I said I don't. I said it was worth $30 or half off. I wouldn't pay full price for it, but it was okay. I hate they cut half the game out. That has nothing to do with glitches.
But I thought it was a good game.
They cut some of the some of the biggest parts of the game. They completely cut out.
But like your argument was like, oh yeah, they rushed it too much. It was too fast. It's kind of a shitty game. Like you
I mean, I say that now, but when it first came out, I was like, it's okay. I told Joel Strasberg, and you can ask him. Shout out Joel, OG Resident Evil fan.
Yeah, for
He was like, should I get it? I said, dude, just wait for it to go on sale. It's not worth $60, which I don't think it is worth $60.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
But and I haven't went back and played it since. It looked good, but I mean that was different because they cut. If you're gonna remake a game, don't cut like 20% of the game out.
See, I don't think it was that much worse than the original Resident Evil 3.
I disagree, but that's okay.
But I think that's a nostalgia thing for you too.
I mean, it could be. It could be. If I'm gonna play one, I'm gonna go back and play the original.
The original's
because I
better
mean,
for sure.
I love the clock tower. Is my favorite part of the game.
That's a really good.
And
part.
then they just
But it's so small,
completely
too.
cut it
It's not even
out.
a big part of the game.
Yeah, it's just a cool spot.
It's
though.
very cool. Yeah,
You know, it is a main part of the game. Though.
it is for sure.
And then they
It's
just,
one
and
of
then
the
they
hardest
tease you
fights.
with it by like having it in the distance, so you think
Yeah,
it's coming up,
stupid.
and then they just never give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with glitches. That was all just kind of like.
I bet it's the same thing. I felt like
you
the game
know.
was rushed, and that's what made us both.
Oh, it
not
definitely
like
was.
It.
Yeah.
It felt rushed, and it could have been a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
And I thought that's kind of the same thing that people are arguing for a lot of games that are bad.
I don't. I think a lot of people are just being bitches. I don't know.
I would just have to disagree on that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think. One's like one argument's for like the remake. You know, I'm sure there was a lot of people who never even played the original who loved it and thought
Yeah,
it was
for
great.
sure.
You know, but
Sure.
me playing the original, I was like, okay, if you're gonna remake it, then remake it like Resident Evil 4, or Resident Evil 2.
See, the best part is I had never played the original. Whenever I played it, and I was like, this game sucks. This is not a good game, dude.
Yeah,
Because I played Resident Evil 2 remake. That was the problem.
that
Resident
was
Evil
the
2 remake
problem.
was fucking masterpiece, and I was so excited to play 3.
So good, man.
And, like 3 starts off with like some puzzles and shit. and I'm like,
It starts
okay,
off strong.
okay.
Yeah.
And you got the Nemesis in the fucking street, and he's fucking shooting the damn rocket
The
launcher
problem
at you.
with Resident Evil 3 for me was
So short.
that and the fact that you didn't feel the pressure from Nemesis like you do in the original. Like, you get that Mr. X feel in the original, and in the new one, it's like fucking, there's some cutscenes, like button mashing, and like, let me run from this dude like Mr. X. Like, I love the terror of Mr. X. He can show up anywhere, anytime. Yeah. He follows you, you know?
Well, I don't think
you didn't really get a whole lot of
that.
that.
Do that. It was actually, Nemesis only was in like the fucking specific moments.
Yeah, but he would follow you though.
He
through doors
well,
and like.
So does,
and Mr. X was this. It was the same thing though.
I thought the problem is with the third one or the remake too is that the map is so small, so like you can run to safety easier. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
in the original, because they both follow you in the original and the remake. Nemesis does, but you get away from Nemesis in the new one so much easier.
The original is tight.
Yeah, it's
tight corners.
It's tight,
you know,
it's like it's stretched.
The room, the margin of error is very small versus like
yeah.
There was a lot of cool things in Resident Evil 3 that I did like. It looked great.
Yeah,
and I really liked how Jill looked, and they kept a lot of the stuff from the original, but a lot of those games that, to go back to what you were saying earlier, like newer games that come out, there's no expectations because it's not a remake, you know?
Sure.
And like those OG fans of the remake, and anytime there's a remake, the people who played the original is going to be a little bit more critical.
For sure.
We all know that. It's like when a new game comes out, that's what I'm arguing is that you don't have that because it's not a remake.
That's fair.
You just have people being critical, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with my games right now, man. I don't even know what's coming out. Is there any games that's coming out that's exciting?
Maybe a new God of War or something.
Yeah, the new God of War just came out. What, 2 years ago, a year ago? The Ragnarok.
I think there's a more recent one, or there's one about to come out.
Yeah, Ragnarok came out. I haven't played it. I got it down there.
Neither.
God, so many games I just haven't played.
Let's see, I'll tell you when the new Spider-Man came out. Apparently, that was really good.
Those always come out when the new systems come out, I feel like.
Yeah, it's fucking great marketing.
Yeah.
It's genius.
It's perfect.
You can make the fucking Spider-Man Xbox or PlayStation and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at with games either, man.
I'm done with shooters, I think.
I don't know if I am or not.
I just don't really have, I don't know. I just don't really care.
Yeah, it's just such a thing.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
They're
shit.
fun.
It's just recycled bullshit.
They're fun, but it's just, I don't know.
Everybody's better than you now.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Like, if I go back and play, I mean, the kids that get 12 hours a day to play,
that's what I'm saying. Everybody's better than us now.
So that's definitely
it's a big learning curve.
A problem, but I don't have I still would enjoy them and still would have my moments in the games where I felt like I was playing pretty well, but so it's not really like I feel like I'm getting my ass kicked. It's not like, I hop on and I can't, you give your dad the controller and he's like, how do you look up and down? It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. When I come home from work, I don't want to be tensed up yelling at the TV. I don't
have to try as hard as I can to not get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Because you have to now.
Everybody tries as hard as they can.
It's skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah. Everybody tries as hard as they can. Only the people who call other guys tryhards are just fucking sore losers.
Yeah. They just suck.
Everybody's trying.
Yeah.
Even the guy who's saying you're a tryhard is trying his ass off.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what are you doing? Why are you saying that?
Sweaty motherfucker.
It's weird.
He just got better at the game than you.
Right, yeah, you just mad. Oh, the fucking lag, bro!
So
what
sweaty.
The fuck?
He's so sweaty.
It's like, dude, he just killed you, man.
That's me playing fucking NBA 2K. Dude, it's terrible.
No, dude, 2K's fun, man.
Dude, I couldn't play it without lagging, so I just stopped playing.
Online is like there's a delay. There's always a fucking delay.
It was
online.
like so bad.
Yeah, it's like you have to let the fucking button go like a little bit before, and it still goes a little bit. There's always a delay. I hate that
dog shit.
Yeah. It sucks for those games too, because like everything is so like online, like it's all like the microtransactions. So like the offline stuff doesn't get the attention it really needs.
I could see that.
You'll have the it's the same halftime show.
The same,
yeah. It's the same halftime show it's been for the past 10 years.
Oh god.
It's the kids dancing on the sidelines, or in the court, doing the little synchronized dancing. You're like, you guys haven't changed this in 6 years.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like,
they just change what they're wearing.
Yeah,
they just wear modern shit.
I mean, not even that, dude. It's fucking just weird. Like even
game makers are just lazy.
Oh yeah,
I think that's the biggest gripe. Is that people they're just lazy.
For sure. I mean, some games, like you said, there's definitely worth a gripe.
Yeah, I think Madden's worth a gripe. Like you bitch about Madden a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking the offensive linemen, and not this Madden now, but the previous Madden, they look like fucking 350. They look like
a 350 white dude.
They're like boobahs out there. You know what a boobah is?
Nah.
Pull up boobah. The offensive linemen, they look like fucking boobahs, dude.
I think we've talked about this before.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I typed it in perfect.
Nice. They're just
Yeah, they do like that.
they're just fat and sloppy. It's like, dude, no offensive lineman looks like this. No offensive lineman looks like that.
No, they don't. That's funny as
So
fuck.
weird, man. And like that was the Madden that was supposed to honor John Madden, and it was just dog shit, dude. I mean, I played
That's
it.
so fucking
I had a
sad.
lot of fun on that game, but you gotta like.
Those are other games that aren't worth $60.
Oh, I know. I haven't spent $60 on a Madden
Exactly.
in years.
Exactly. They fucking suck, dude.
Yeah.
They suck. They're lazy as fuck.
Oh, bad. EA sucks, dude.
Yeah.
They have great ideas, but they're
They never
lazy
had,
as
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like the Sims. Where's the Sims been?
I know.
Oh,
They
they're
never
just
had online Sims online.
microtransactioning it up on Sims
They
4
never
for
had Sims
years.
online.
I
What are
know.
you
What the
doing?
fuck, dude?
That would have been great.
Yeah.
I'll play the Sims right now.
Yeah,
That'd be
Sims
kinda
Online
fun.
would be cool. And you have like they could have really got creative with that shit. You
Yeah.
could have even made it like free to play, and then maybe some DLCs or something. I mean, there's ways you could have done
so
it.
easy.
Yeah, and have like an insane amount of like a skill tree of like you go to 1 to 10 on like art or whatever
Sure.
it was.
I think they did that.
But they did, but you could have like fucking 50
Massive
different
shit.
like all kinds of fucking skills, and then just like
Yeah.
have it in like a world with like your buddies and your friends and
Yeah.
shit. You can go visit their house and come visit yours. I don't know.
The problem is that kind of shit appeases to us, but not to like anybody else.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. But
That's
I
the
think
problem.
you'd be surprised.
There's a lot of people who want to play The Sims, just be lazy and build your house. They don't want to be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna think about every fucking 50 skills. Oh, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna play.
but I think there would be a market in that. I
There would
think
be for sure.
I
Sure.
think people would be surprised at like.
For
I mean, you
RPG players.
still see side scrollers big. Like there's side scrollers that come out that win like indie game of the year and make a lot of money.
Indie game of the year. What the fuck? Who cares?
There's a lot of good fucking
Who
indie
gives
games,
a
dude.
fuck? What won game of the year
And
this
they're-
year?
Something.
Something stupid.
Oh, what was it? Resident Evil was nominated, but we knew it wasn't gonna win.
That's kind of sad because I feel like it was one of the better games.
Yeah, everybody's saying the argument is just this, so you can't give it to a remake.
Fuck you. That's
That was an amazing game, though. I really, really enjoyed the new Resident Evil 4.
Oh, it was Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's kind of crazy. I feel like that game. I heard that game wasn't that good.
I heard it was fucking phenomenal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I heard it wasn't
By
that good for some reason.
everybody I've ever heard talk
Have you
about
played
it. I haven't.
It's online, right?
I've been thinking about getting
Let's
it.
get
Yeah,
it. We should get it.
let's do it.
All right.
We talked about it. Danny and Caleb was over here though. They're trying to convince us to buy it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he says it's like the best game right now.
Okay, cool. All right then. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be
I was
down
like,
to play
okay.
it. Yeah, I've heard.
They say it's
people
like
that
it's made by the same people who made Divinity.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to miss that one.
But it's just better. They say. So I don't know.
Better than Divinity?
That's what they say.
Oh, that's impressive.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm okay with it. Then.
It's supposed to be like like a real in depth,
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
kind of like same.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
I
Dark
thought
Alliance.
I've been thinking about getting it. I got Dark Alliance, dude. Shit's fun.
Oh gosh.
We'll have to share play and play together one
Oh
day.
yeah, on Dark Alliance.
Yeah,
So
that'd
you
be
go
cool.
to Ice Dragon again.
Yeah,
Hit
yeah,
all the
right.
buttons on the controller at once. Teleport.
Yeah, you just have to just go right there, kill the dragon, gain like
Level
30 levels.
27, Yeah.
Oh man,
So crazy.
yeah. Yeah, try to stay open-minded about games because as you get older, sometimes you tend to be set in your ways.
Yeah. I think that's one thing I really like about RuneScape is that I can just not learn nothing new.
That's the problem. Is
Just
like
play it.
I think that's the problem as you get older. Is like when a new game comes, you feel like it feels like a little bit of a chore to learn it because
Yeah.
like nowadays games are they're so advanced that it's like you plug in Red Dead Redemption 2 and there's fucking 500,000 things you got to look up.
When did Elden Ring come out?
Oh, that's
Last
the
year?
best game I've played in a long time.
Did it win Game of the Year last year?
Yeah, it did.
Or did it come out in 2023?
No, it was 2020.
No,
2021?
No, it was 2. It was last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah,
really?
February 2022.
Damn, feels longer than that.
Yeah, it was Game of the Year last year.
Yeah,
This year.
it should have been.
It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, I got 100 hours into it and I haven't beat it yet. I've doing
100 hours. It's
every-
funny saying 100 hours is not even that much.
I know.
That's the crazy part.
I know, but for like a single story player mode, I feel like that's a good
probably
bit.
a lot, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
what's Red Dead? Like a 50-hour game, a story, or 60-hour game, a
It'll
story?
be bigger than that.
I was thinking it was
I guess
60
if you do everything, it's probably fucking 300 hours,
Oh,
200 hours.
Yeah, it's insane.
But like to beat the story, yeah, it's probably like 50. You're probably right. But yeah, in Elden Ring, I'm doing all the side
yeah,
shit.
50 hours. If you're a gamer that strives to all aspects of the game, 182 hours for 100% completion.
And it's gonna be longer than that because you're gonna take your time.
I mean, I feel that's probably pretty accurate. That's based off of.
That's a lot of hours too for a single player game.
That's to get 100% on 182 hours. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, there's a lot.
If it takes you 50 hours to beat the game and 182 to 100%, that's accurate.
There's a lot of things to in that game too, like collecting every pelt from every animal and like this crazy shit. That game is so. I get anxiety when I plug that game in because I'm like,
there's so much to do.
There's so much to do.
I played that the first mission where you go to that bar and fight that dude.
Oh yeah, I didn't get far. I beat the first chapter. That was it.
I heard it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's good. It's just those open world games can be a lot. Skyrim, for some reason, not Skyrim. I always want to call it Skyrim. Elden Ring. That one just caught on. I caught on to that one. Like it was super fun, man. It was challenging. Challenging, and I just love the. I always thought that the Dark Souls franchise had the best like artwork. Yeah, I like the way it looks. Like Bloodborne and all that shit. I thought its art was the best art of all the art. Yeah, the prettiest art. It's been a good podcast, man. It has. Yeah, it's been it started at 12:15, so I probably need to get going. We got damn, it's already been an hour. It's an hour and 5 right now. Holy shit, that was fast. Yeah, so it's 12:15, and we're gonna have to wrap it up. That sucks, but all right, man. It's been a good one. It's been fun. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully with some new guests, and that's right. We'll start bringing out some content. Criticizing shit. Yeah, we love to do that. Yeah, see ya. We'll see you.